Dubai divorce deal worth £500 million. The High Court of Dubai has ordered Dubai ruler Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al-Maktoum to pay ex-wife Princess Haya £550 million in a divorce settlement, and it's been called the biggest divorce case in British legal history. This long and difficult custody fight in court has left an impact on the traditionally guarded world of Middle Eastern royal families. But did you ever wonder how and why they ended up ordering Dubai's ruler Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al-Maktoum to pay a big sum of money to his ex-wife? Who is involved? And what are the consequences? Princess Haya, 47, and her 2 children left the UAE for England in 2019 after saying she was terrified of her husband. After finding that Sheikh Mohammed had recently kidnapped 2 of his other daughters, Sheikha Latifa and Sheikha Shamsa, and forced them to return to Dubai against their will, Sheikh Mohammed is the ruler of Dubai, but now he has been ordered by the court to pay his former wife a divorce settlement of over £550 million. Princess Haya's ex-husband must compensate her for items lost as a result of the divorce, make a one-time payment of £251.5 million for the upkeep of her houses in the UK, contribute £3 million to their children's education, and pay £9.6 million in penalties. Princess Haya continued to receive threats after going to the UK, with texts warning "we can reach you anywhere," and claiming she was afraid for her life after discovering that Sheikh Mohammed had previously abducted 2 of his other daughters against their will. Sheikh Mohammed, 72, who also had a huge role in the horse racing world, has denied the kidnappings, despite a 2020 High Court ruling declaring they were mostly certainly true. He wrote a poem titled "You Lived, You Died," which was generally considered to be a threat to the princess when she was discovered to be having an affair with her British ex-army bodyguard. This year, the High Court decided that Sheikh Mohammed had illegally hacked the phones of Princess Haya, her bodyguards, and her legal team, which included Tory peer Baroness Shackleton. The breach was carried out with the use of sophisticated spyware known as Pegasus, which infects targeted phones and was developed by the Israeli business NSO Group. Sheikh Mohammed stated that he had no hacked data in his hands and that no monitoring was carried out with his express or implicit permission. The president of the family division of the High Court in the United Kingdom, on the other hand, came to the opposite conclusion. Mr. Justice Moore ruled in the divorce decision that, given previous judgments, the princess and her 2 children were particularly vulnerable. He stated that they required tight security to assure their continued safety in the United Kingdom. He said that the biggest threat they faced was not from outside sources, but from their father, a man with access to the whole force of the state. According to the court, a security assessment assessed the risk to Princess Haya and her children to be serious. Following that, the judge ordered funds to cover the operating costs of armoured vehicles used to carry the family. Given the tremendous wealth and astounding style of living experienced by these children during the marriage, the High Court judge said he did his utmost to reach a reasonable judgment. Princess Haya's lawyers argued she had made no claims for her own future needs, but she was scolded for her extravagant spending at court proceedings. Her 9-year-old son, for example, was given 3 pricey cars since he was accustomed to receiving cars as gifts. According to the court, this was a valid critique. Princess Haya presented evidence that she had been blackmailed by members of her security team over an affair she had with one of them, which was included in the decision. She made multiple payments to 4 of these employees, some of which came from the bank accounts of her children. To clarify this, she stated that she had sold jewellery worth more than £1 million and has since had to sell more. Sheikh Mohammed of Dubai has stated that heirlooms donated to his ex-wife would be forwarded to her. Ballet shoes were gifted to her by world-renowned dancers Dame Margaret Fontaine and Rudolf Nureyev. He also stated that he had erased the internet poetry attributed to him, which the princess interpreted as a threat to her life. The divorce settlement is in the final final stage of a years-long fight between the separated couple, during which the UK High Court decided that Sheikh Mohammed used his immense money, political power and worldwide influence to threaten and silence the 47-year-old princess. The Sheikh has continuously rejected all the allegations made in the case. It's terrifying to think of living with the constant worry that someone may abducted you, or that all of your private information would be monitored. I just wish that somehow this war won't last forever, and that they will find peace with the new life that they chose. Because after all these fights, their children are the most affected in this situation. What were your thoughts on this matter? Before we wrap up this video, I'd like to share a quote that inspires me to keep going. Good things happen to those who hustle. Enes Nin. If you want to start your own side hustle and start to expand your income, there are some videos marked below. Get in touch and we will get things moving. If you want to change your life, you need to make a change. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications bell. Thank you for sticking with me all the way to the end. Take care, stay safe, and I will catch up with you soon.